Hi, how we doing?
Oh,
Thanks for stopping by.
I'm doing the same thing. Trying to.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, we're
everybody.
live.
We are. This is what happens when you go live and aren't prepared like we are never. So, welcome. Hi. I am one of your hosts. My name is Derek Peabody. Nope, just kidding. So, hi.
I'm just waiting until you're done there. Just
go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
You take over
it's
for a
fine. It's fine, Derek. Please don't call yourself Derek.
I'm not calling myself. I will not do that. All right. So I'm a little.
Break out!
Whoa, that's nice.
That's what I'm drinking this week.
Oh yeah.
Breakout.
So how did
blonde
you?
ale?
So
Breakout
and
blonde
we
ale.
did that for we did that through a random number generator.
We did. I buy 6 beers, microbrews or
Yes.
whatever. Try to different distilleries, breweries.
Breweries, yeah.
Yeah, distilleries is for the hard stuff.
Yeah, that's for the
Yeah.
meth.
I like my pardon me if I like my meth local
Distilled.
and micro
And
like
distilled.
micro cooked.
I don't.
Is it?
I don't need anything. I don't need anything
I don't-
mucking up my meth.
I don't want that corporate meth in my
No.
system.
You keep
That
your dispensary meth.
mass-produced meth that's sold at every store across the country. All the chains carry it.
I've got my meth from the same guy since I was 18.
That's right. He's local.
Quality.
Yep. He sources only all natural.
He's got no teeth, so I know he
Sudafed
I know he tries the
or
product.
whatever. I don't know what you use for that.
It's
Is that what
cough-
Sudafed is?
I don't know. I'm not sure. The
Is
rest.
that why they don't let you buy that without like a
I think
like
it-
an
yeah.
ID anymore?
Yeah, I think you need like an ID, a prescription, like
Yeah.
yeah,
for like
it's
the
crazy.
really strong cold medicine.
I know.
Is that why?
crazy.
Because that's what they use to cook
Well,
meth.
that's what we used to do. Not cook meth, but we used to just we used
Oh,
to.
that's what
No,
we used
yeah,
to do.
no, we used to.
That's what we used to do when we
So-
were cooking meth.
so
That's what we used.
Great Northern
Good
Mall.
old fashioned.
No, when Great Northern Mall was open, we would walk across the street. This is how long ago it was. There was an Eckert Drugs that was
Yeah,
across the
just
street.
how long ago? Just saying, Great Northern Mall. I know it was a long ago.
So we would walk across the street and we would shoplift cold medicine,
that's good. Good stuff.
pills,
Yeah.
specific ones. There was one specific brand.
Why did you do it?
So what you do is you like this one specific brand I won't name because I don't want the kids today to go out and do that shit.
Don't do that.
Don't
shit.
do that. Do real drugs.
Yeah.
Don't overdose on things. So
Don't do drugs. Kid.
this one brand had a chemical in it, and that chemical was a synthetic, very mild form of a hallucinogen. So what you do is you buy, or shoplift, you'd steal like a box of this particular medicine, and it had like 16 pills in it, like a whole box.
Okay.
You take like 8, all at once, just 8 pills.
For hallucinating?
Yeah, and then it'd be like taking acid. You'd like trip when you're like
okay.
when you're like 16 years old. You don't know anybody who has acid. The fuck you know who has acid?
I don't know. Your local meth dealer probably.
Yeah.
knows.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not at that point yet. I was 16. I didn't have a meth dealer yet.
Yeah.
I was working on it. You build up.
You got to build it. Meth isn't a gateway drug.
No,
That's where you
No.
end up.
That's the gate.
That's the destination.
That's right. When
It's not. You're
No.
not go. Yeah.
Nobody ever says. I got started on marijuana after I started doing meth.
Yeah. It's like you never say, "Hey, I've never done drugs before." Well, here, have some meth.
Yep.
Start off with that.
Yep. Nobody's ever said.
If you can handle that, you can handle anything. Guaranteed.
You know, like for people that smoke cigarettes, they have like the patches.
Yeah.
And, like they like step you down like the nicotine levels. That's what they do. They're like for meth, we step you down to like cocaine, and then we step you down again to like painkillers. And then finally, you're on.
Well, at any rate, I'm drinking Breakout.
Yeah. Where's that? What is it? What flavor is it?
I don't know. This is just a blonde ale.
Oh,
and it's from Willow Rock
I thought it was gonna have be some sort of
Brewing
like
Company.
blue
Willow Rock Brewing Company.
because of the logo. It looked like it was gonna be like a blueberry or
We'll
some sort of
wait.
berry.
No, I know that's why I picked it up in the first place.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of blonde ales, so
Well.
you know,
If it
I'll do
if it causes a rash,
I think I like blonde ales more than I like blondes.
I don't like blonde
I don't know if that's a
owls
thing.
though.
You don't like blonde owls?
Yeah, yeah, I don't trust them. Blonde guy's name Al.
Sketchy.
Yeah, sketchy.
Sketchy.
Always
Yeah.
wondered what is Al short for?
Alfred?
Alfonso?
Al
Alan?
Albert? I think.
Alan? No, if it was short for Albert, wouldn't you use Bert?
You could.
Hmm.
Well, it's kind of like, I mean, Suzanne, you can call Susie or Sue or
Anne? Zan? You call her Zan?
you could call,
If my
call her
name was
Ann,
if
Sue
my name
or
was
Ann or
Suzanne,
Zan
if my name was
or-
Suzanne, I
or
would
Zoo.
1000% make everybody call me Zan. I would be like, you're gonna call me Ann. So
Well,
so
as soon as Brody gets on, we can ask Brody where
Brody
Breakout
will be-
comes
yeah,
from.
Brody will know where
Where's
it's from.
Willow Rock Brewing
um
Company? But
that-
we'll look that up.
is that over near the
But-
garbage dump? Isn't that like where the
I don't know. I don't know if it's New York or not.
Hmm.
I mean, it could be.
I don't know if it is.
I
It
tried.
sounds
To,
like
I tried to get
sounds
a
like
few,
a very New York.
I tried to
name.
get a few different ones this time. So what I usually do is I go and I get like 6 different at the same time to Wegmans because you can form your own 6-pack.
Yep.
So like I just pick out like 6 different beers that they have
Oh, okay.
and then do one a week. But I try to get different kinds. So I'll do a blonde, I'll do a lager, I'll do a
Yeah.
sour, I'll do a stout, whatever.
I don't like sours.
But yeah, I grabbed this because it had like the blue thing here, and I was like, oh, maybe that's blueberry.
Yeah.
It is not.
It's not. That's
No,
not.
but it's
I don't even know why I thought that would be blue. That's not even what a fucking blueberry looks like.
no,
Like it looks like an
it's
ink.
blue. But if you had a
Like, what is
blueberry that
that?
looked like this, I would recommend that you not.
What
eat
the hell
that.
is the thing on it? What is it? Now that I'm looking at it,
I don't know. It looks like it's 3 different leaves, or
Look
maybe
at-
wings and a tail.
Is it boys? Oh, maybe it's like a poison ivy, and after you drink it, you break out like in hives.
I
That'd be a
regret
hell
that
of a-
decision now.
That'd be a hell of a marketing thing. Every 12th beer breaks you out, and you'll break out in hives.
You never know.
No,
Yeah,
just a
you-
random
They just
thing.
throw it in random
Random fucking
bottles. They throw poison ivy in it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
great.
It's all brewed with hops except
It's all natural.
one.
All I gotta do is say it's all
Every-
natural. It's all natural.
Every case has one.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
I don't know if that would be such a good
Just
idea.
like open them, just cat pee in it. Look, everybody, no, you gotta drink it. You gotta finish it, bitch. Oh, that'd be so amazing. We do want to give a shout out to Jackal, who is manning.
Yeah,
the-
Jackal's back. Welcome back, Jackal.
Jackal back.
Jackal back.
That's gonna be a drink.
Yes. Yep. And the Cobra is taking the day off.
Yep.
The Cobra actually took over. Jackal had to tour with the Technical Kinks for a
Yes.
little while.
Oh yeah. Speaking
And,
of that, we do
that's
have an
why
update.
Jackal was gone, and now that he's back, the Cobra has taken over for the Technical Kinks.
He's on the road with them because, as you can imagine, they were supposed to be here this week. We were hoping to have them in studio, but again,
And Cobra's actually opening up for them now because
Yes.
the Mechanical Kinks broke up for good.
yes,
And are no longer touring with them. So Cobra is doing his one-man martial arts show
it's
as
very
as an opener.
very impressive.
It's a martial arts mixed with magic.
If you like
He's very talented.
if you like martial arts where people kick below the knee, that's going to be a show for you.
And he doesn't do the saw the woman in half. He
No.
just does a samurai sword.
Yeah, he uses an
Right.
axe.
Yeah.
One
One
quick chopping her in half. He's just a wood chipper.
So expect that to be canceled very soon.
Yes. Netflix will be picking that up for 2 seasons.
He's probably only touring with them for one show.
Yes.
And then
Speaking
he'll
of-
be sued
Speaking of
or
shows,
arrested.
Speaking of shows, I went to see my favorite TikTok YouTube.
Favorite Martian?
No, Lucy Darling.
Oh, Lucy Darling.
She is, and for those of you who don't know, I took my wife. We had very good seats, which was great because we were really close. It was at the Civic Center, and it was super funny. She's super funny. It's all improv. Like very little is.
Oh, by the way, Brody said that's a leaf. It's a leaf on there.
It's a
Brody,
leaf.
where is Willow Rock Brewing Company? Can you tell us that?
Where?
Because Brody did join us. He is
Thanks for
our
joining us, bro.
local or our resident
He's a knowledge bowl.
alcohol expert.
Yeah,
He doesn't drink anymore.
No.
Yeah, which is
why he's an expert.
Proud of him.
Which is why you're an expert.
Good for you.
I feel like you can't be an expert on alcohol and also be a drunk. Like, because I feel like you're drunk, so you really don't know.
You really
Like,
don't care.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the more sober you are, like I feel like I am not a very good alcohol.
Well, here's the thing.
sommelier.
I always
Is that a thing?
it's an alcohol sommelier.
a beer sommelier?
Would they call it a beer
A beer sommelier.
hoppier? Maybe a
I'm calling it.
because
I'm calling it.
Yeah.
I'm starting a beer sommelier.
Hipster.
A hipster. That's a good
A beer
one.
hipster, yeah.
That's a good one.
I always felt like Brody was he was more passionate about the drinks and everything because the things that he's into, he's very passionate about.
Yep.
And so like he goes to a lot of concerts
Yep.
and sees a lot of musicians, but he's very into like he's not one that just goes to a concert. Sorry, we're blowing up your spot here, Brody. We're giving you a plug for Compact Rock. If you ever
Compact
listen to
Rock.
Compact Rock,
Rock.
that's all Brody.
I've been on the show. It's great.
And it's all like 90s rock.
Yep.
Most stuff like that. Radio show. But he's very passionate about music. He's not one to just go to a band, go to a concert and just listen to the music and know what was played on the radio.
Yep.
He like knows the deep tracks and the names of the artists and like
he goes to
what bands they were in before they were in this band.
and that's what
like,
he
all
also
that kind
does.
of
He
shit.
also goes to like these obscure bands.
Yeah.
Like that have like you're saying like.
Well,
he'll be
he was at Cake when we were, he
Yeah.
was at the Cake concert with me.
Yeah, but he'll be like, he'll be like, oh, I'm at a show. And he'll be like, I'm at the Warbling Monkey Show, and you're like, oh, who the hell are the Warbling
Are they
Monkeys?
new?
And he's like,
Oh,
it's
no.
two guys from Alice in Chains, Chris Cornell's son, and
yeah.
like you're like, what? Who? What? and the Wu-Tang Clan. You're like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
he
that's
just
a hell of
knows
a
about
band.
it. I'm just like,
He's been in the music
like, oh,
scene.
they've been around for years.
He's been in the Central New York music scene for a long time.
Yeah.
Worked at K-Rock. He's worked
So
at a
he's,
lot
I mean,
of
he's
places.
like that with music, and then he's like that with beer.
Yeah.
he's
He's-
a beer connoisseur. He's not the type of guy that would go to a bar and just order
A
like
Schlitz.
the stuff that's whatever's on tap.
Yeah. You got to order a
Yeah.
Schlitz.
He's not going to do that. But let's see.
They don't make Schlitz anymore, They stopped making that like a month ago. In case you were into
Schlitz?
Schlitz. Yeah, they stopped making it.
Did they really?
Pulled it off.
I was not interested in that at all. But
No.
thank you for bringing that to my attention.
So if you were a Schlitz drinker, I mean, why?
Anyway, I'm sorry you I interrupted you. You went to Lucy Darling.
Yes, and it was super fun. She had a piano player. I don't like to say the other word because it never comes out right.
Yeah.
A piano player, and
You have to
his
be
name's
very
Mark.
careful with
His name's Mark, and she did like an hour and a half of like stand up, and she used some people from the audience for stuff, which was kind of funny.
Yeah, I heard she does a lot of crowd work.
She does. It's all crowd
Yeah.
work. Like it
Yeah.
was all crowd work, and then they had like a 20-minute intermission, and then there was another like half hour, 45 minutes, and then
It's funny because when you mentioned that you were going to the show, I had never even heard of her at that time.
yeah, no,
And,
she's amazing.
like I guess she's
amazing.
huge on TikTok. Is
Yeah,
that what
she's
she
huge
blew
on
up?
TikTok. That's where she started.
Yeah.
She was on Penn and Teller's Fool Us.
Oh, cool. Love Penn
which
and
was
Teller.
another place,
Love
another
Penn and
one
Teller.
that she got. But yeah, I highly recommend her show. I will definitely go back to her show.
I do like the and she does magic stuff, right?
Like one trick, and she literally did like one trick the entire thing. I think it was one trick. Like it was a really good. So the trick she did, like she pulls this guy out of the audience, and she pulls this girl out of the audience, and they're doing this whole thing, and like this whole like improv thing.
Yeah.
And she's sitting. She's got a book of drinks, and she tells the guy, she goes, "All right, I'm gonna flip through and just tell me stop, and that's the drink you're gonna pick. And he picked, it was something with blue curacao in it.
Okay.
And then the girl did it.
Caraco?
Yeah,
Blue
blue
Curaçao?
Curaçao.
Yeah.
So the girl picked one, and it was a salty dog, I think it was called. So either way, it was these weird drinks. So she's sitting there, and the magic trick was she took the fucking martini shaker, and she shakes it up, and she pours 3 drinks, and she goes, poo, poo, poo. The first drink was blue, the second drink was the salty dog, and the third drink was hers. And I still can't figure out how she did it. Because they all drank their drinks, but the funny part was the 2 people, they downed both of theirs, like down the entire thing. And she goes, "This is the first time that everybody just drank everything, just
Without question?
without question." She goes, "I like Syracuse." So it was good. It was worth the money. It was worth the money.
I do love those magicians who are also comedians, like Penn and Teller and The Amazing Jonathan.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember or have ever heard of The Amazing Jonathan, but he's I don't even know if he's still around today because he
is. He's just very old.
He got very sick too.
Yeah.
He got cancer and he was like very. So I wasn't sure if he was even still alive, but he was always one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He worked with the crowd too, but he was one of those. He's almost like a Dimitri Martin if he were a magician, because his tricks are so fast.
You just lost half our audience, but nobody knows. They don't know who.
Dimitri Martin, Stephen Wright,
okay.
Mitch Hedberg. So those comedians that
Bob Uecker.
No, those comedians.
Sorry.
Such a random name. Are we just throwing out names?
I didn't know where we were going with that.
Kiefer Sutherland. No, those comedians who are like non sequitur guys who just like tell a joke and then they move on to the next one.
Yeah.
The Amazing Jonathan would take like a bottle of Windex and he'd take a big swig of it and he goes, "Want to run around and take my clothes off? This prevents streaking." And then he'd move on to the next thing. Like, that's not even a magic trick. Like,
it's like Carrot Top.
Oh, he was funny though. He was really good.
Have you seen fucking Carrot Top?
I know he's jacked.
The dude looks like a fucking Resident Evil fucking T-virus thing.
Yeah, because he got real muscular, like
but he got so much
muscular. But
surgery.
then his face and his hair and everything about his head.
I didn't even know you could get hair plastic
weird.
Surgery. Like, I knew you could get like hair implants, but he got like hair plastic surgery.
Hair plastic surgery?
Like, I think it's like,
I don't think that's a thing.
I think it's like a fake. I think it's just plastic.
Is it like
It's like an implant,
like what a Lego thing would work?
Yes, it's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. It's one of them Lego. Yeah, helmet.
Kind of looks like Max Headroom or something like
that.
That's another one.
That would be a good one. That would be a good
That's another old reference. Nobody will know what I'm talking about when I say Max Headroom.
So like, what the hell are these 2 old men talking about?
These
fuck is it?
Guys. I never get any of those.
Who's Mick Headbroom?
Why do I even? Why? He was talking about some guy named Mitch Headbroom. Never heard of him before.
I googled it. I can't find anything.
I can't find anyone named Mitch Headroom. It doesn't even make sense.
He apparently had plastic hair in the 80s or something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He was some magician from the 80s who had plastic hair. Man, I shouldn't have been on meth when I watched that episode. I am never getting that local meth again.
No, see, you gotta be careful.
Shouldn't have switched dealers.
You're breaking out. You're starting to break out.
I am.
Oh my god, that was good. It was very nice.
Yeah. So
we also this past weekend had your bachelor party.
My little bachelor shindig, yeah.
Which, can I just say,
it was.
Can you get in tight on me just for a second?
Well, no, you got to get in tight on that. We don't zoom.
So,
you got to speak up.
This goes directly to Nick. Fuck your hot sauces. Every one of them, Nick. All of them.
There were a few good ones.
Oh.
No, there were a few good ones.
There was a pizza. That last one was the worst fucking thing.
Well, not only for the heat, but it just didn't even taste good.
No, it was and it didn't stop. Like normally, most hot sauce like goes up and peaks and then comes back. This just went up peak and then kicked you in the nuts
kept
and
going,
went further.
kept going. So the bachelor party was nothing that you would normally consider a bachelor party,
It was fun. We had a
like
good time.
when you think about like how it's portrayed in movies or TV or anything. But we kind of rented a room. We had like the whole wedding party there, guys and girls and everything like that. It wasn't just a, sausage fest or anything like that. And
Made it awkward when the stripper got there, but
it did. We had pizza, we had wings, played a few games. He had a little scavenger hunt for me to do where he gave me clues to go find some stuff around the bar, which was cool. And then we did a Hot Ones challenge. The Hot Ones challenge we had 8 different hot sauces. I thought there were a couple good ones there. There was one that was a honey mustard type base, which was really good. There was a couple peach ones. There was a peach habanero and there was a peach ghost pepper, I think.
The ghost pepper was pretty good. I don't remember because I got to a point where I was just mixing all the sauces.
The garlic one was really good.
Yeah, the garlic one too, though. I remember I brought the garlic one home and I brought the honey mustard one home, I think. And he asked me if I wanted to take all of them. I said, not that last one.
No.
I'm not eating that last one.
No.
And I think the one before it even was... There was 2 of the last ones
were horrible.
Were bad tasting.
Yeah. I don't mind hot sauce if it tastes good. But
all of it, and Jackal participated too. And so did Cobra.
Jackal was there.
Cobra was there. All 4 of us were doing the thing, and we all made it through all 8 sauces.
Mrs. Jackal.
And Heather's brother Leland, it's funny because he was looking up the sauces and telling us what the Scoville units were on each one.
Yep.
And that last one,
Jana was in there. Jana got in there.
Jana got in. Well, I expected her. She did that wing challenge at Rockies.
But
and was just I nailed it. She housed those wings.
It wasn't even that I couldn't keep going.
Jana.
I couldn't eat any more chicken. So we got to the last one.
Yeah.
And I just literally had all the sauces on a plate and was just fucking doing the chicken. So I couldn't eat any more chicken. So the last one come around, I literally just tucked my finger in the fucking hot sauce and ate it.
That was insane.
And as soon as I did that, I absolutely regretted every decision I made that day.
My problem was, I was coating each wing that I got with the sauce. And then I did that with the last one too. Took that bite. And it wasn't even that it was a buildup.
It just went hot.
It was
you took a brand on my...
And then it kicked you right in the throat.
Yeah,
and it was like
somebody put a cigarette out on your tongue.
It was horrible.
I couldn't.
I was saying that people were going to ask me, what'd you do for your bachelor party? I was going to burned all my taste buds off.
Yes.
That's what I did.
Yes.
Hottest thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
It was
hottest thing.
Yeah, it was. So it's hotter.
It was like the time that, did we ever do the 1 chip challenge?
I was about to say, I did. I did one.
I don't remember if I did, but I remember.
I have our 2. I still have our chips.
I remember somebody
Those are
brought
definitely
to
expired.
Stingers one night.
Eric Zerbel.
The hottest chocolate.
Oh, I had that. That was good as fuck.
It was really good.
That was when we were DJing.
That was, again, super hot.
That was when we DJ'd.
The nice thing about that, though, was that because it was chocolate, it was weird because the chocolate kind of eases the heat a little bit. But since the heat is in the chocolate and the chocolate coats your mouth, it gets your entire mouth is on fire.
Yes, I remember that. That was it was good.
It was great.
But I think it was Eric Zerbel Scoob who did 2 of them.
The 1 chip challenge.
But he took 2 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is that's not going to really you could eat a handful of them. There's still the same amount of heat. It's not like it's going to build on top. It's just still one hot one.
Right.
Like a million in a million isn't 2 million. It's just 1 fucking million.
Last, Jay says, Cobra says that the garlic peach ghost pepper was his favorite.
Yep.
Same here.
Oh, I can't wait. Hey, Megan Bennett. It's Jackal's sister. I mean, not Jackal's sister. Cobra's sister. No, wait.
Yeah, Jackal's
sister. I'm getting the goddamn nicknames messed up.
And then the
I can't wait till she sees our gift.
Pepper Palace Last Breath. That's what Jay said it was.
Stupid.
That was the worst.
Stupid.
I will say
That
I enjoy
Nope.
I enjoy heat. I don't have a problem with heat, but it tasted bad. And like you said, the heat just built and built and built and it wouldn't go away. It lingered for 45 minutes. It was
I think I'm gonna.
Awful.
I told Aaron I think I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna become a founder for Southern Folly.
Southern Folly, yeah.
Yeah, because I think she would use it if I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd use it.
What do you get?
I don't know. I just know it's. I just know it. You get a lot of.
It's-
You get input
I don't know
on
what
like
she's using, but
you get input on like the new flavors, and you get like
oh, okay.
like I think Nick gives you a foot rub. I don't know. I don't think that's true. That part I think I
You
made
get
up.
free food from the place next door
Oh,
for the
their
first
food
year.
was so good.
Yeah.
That's a good setup.
We
too,
had
with that thing.
it was funny. We had a lawn sale the other day, just yesterday.
You sold your lawn?
Yeah, it's all gone. You didn't notice that driving up?
How do you do that? Like square foot? Or
It was just
do you sell it by the blade?
big empty space,
Do you sell it by the blade, or how does that work?
square footage,
Square
footage. Yeah.
We
Just-
guarantee
yep.
400 blades per square foot.
But it goes 6 feet deep.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No, but there was a woman who came in and she was buying some stuff. She was like, "Yeah, I'm out here from Auburn," and was like, I know a guy who has a distillery out there." And she was like, "Oh, yeah, we were just at the restaurant yesterday, and we noticed Cellar and Folly right next door."
Yep.
And she was like, "It's brand new that they just moved in there." I
Yep.
said, "Yeah, you should check it out. It's great." And they have their on their menus they have they don't serve food, but they have a menu for the place next door with a QR code where you can like order food and have it.
I think you need to become an official sponsor because we talk about Southern Folly quite a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like and I mean, you're part of our decor.
yeah. And then my daughter, who was just here, she mentioned something about knowing somebody who runs a Simple Roast, the coffee place out in Auburn. Yeah, she was talking
See,
about
that's
that.
what you got to do. You get that. You have yourself a little.
Lawn sales, dude. Do you go out? Do you go to lawn sales?
So-
do you and Aaron ever go like lawn sailing or anything like that?
We always want to, but like you have to get pretty early to get the good shit.
Yeah, if you want to get the good stuff, you got to start early.
I mean, I'm not looking to fucking help Beatrice move her knickknacks from one fucking house to another.
You're an early riser though, but
I am,
Aaron
but
is not.
Aaron is not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she is during the week when she has to get up for work, but on the weekends she.
Well,
tries
that's
to-
not when they have lawn
she
sales.
try- exactly. Nobody's having a lawn sale on a Tuesday. If you are, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't even know why you would do
That's
that.
a terrible marketing strategy.
Yeah, that's
No,
what's wrong with you?
You know what you do? You
Put
set
that
up.
shit away.
You have
Get
your
it back
lawn.
out on
What you
Saturday.
gotta have is a little. What you should have is you have your little lawn sale, and then right next to it you have like shots, just
Mm-hmm.
shots or a beer.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go golfing, the girl comes around with the cart. So like you're at my lawn sale.
That's
and
the
you're-
way to do it,
And you're
man.
inspecting my stuff, or like at a casino. Like you're at the lawn sale, you're inspecting all my stuff at my garage sale, and I just come up and I'm like, "Can I get you a drink?"
I should have thought about that because from our last
would buy more
from our
stuff.
last party, we have like a bunch of leftover beer, and I could have just like put it up there in a cooler.
I'm telling you, dollar
know?
a piece.
Yeah,
Not even, because you can't sell it.
I don't know, but it's
You can't sell it, but you can say,
you got to make sure you're not selling it to the driver though, or else you'd get in real trouble.
"Listen,
Mm.
it's not your problem."
Okay, so Heather and I like to go lawn sale
Yep.
to
Aaron and I are more farmer markets.
farmers markets are good too. We're big thrifty shoppers.
Aaron loves the thrifty shop.
Thrifty shoppers, that we're big on that. We go
Yeah.
out to like all of them around the area. And some days that's just like what we do. Like we'll take the whole day and just stop at like 4 or 5 different thrifty shops and
She likes-
look around.
She likes thrifty shopper. I like the more the opposites. Like I don't really like thrifty shoppers. I like more spendful shoppers.
Spendful. I was gonna say, what's the opposite of? Is it spendful?
And I think that's a new word. I should have made that shit
Yeah,
up.
I don't think that's a word.
I think the opposite of thrifty is
Thrifty. Oh,
I don't know.
um,
I don't know what the opposite. What? You're by a fucking English teacher?
thrift.
Thrift.
What is it?
I don't know. We're taking way too long to figure out the opposite. This is taking. Move on. If you know what the opposite of thrifty is, please put it in the comments. And then I will.
Extravagant. It seems too long. It seems like too long of a word to be the opposite of thrift.
Bulbous.
Not bulbous. Anyway, I'm just looking at the comments here to see like Oh yeah, it's still just talking about the wings, yeah.
Yeah. The way,
Oh, but here's what I was gonna bring up. So I haven't actually hosted a lawn sale in a really long time.
Yeah.
So my daughter brought some stuff over, my son brought some stuff over, and we all just kind of had a group.
That's the way to do it, Jackal.
A group.
Get rid of your crap at somebody else's lawn sale.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he made some money, but we're keeping a commission.
Well,
90%.
Finder fees. Yeah, 90%.
well, you can also
finder's
keep
fee.
anything we didn't sell then.
Yeah. It cost him more in gas to get over here than he's taking home.
He actually owes you $20.
Yeah. Hey, you sold some stuff at the lawn sale. You owe me 50. Well, we were
I
so
charge,
we
I
were
charge
all
per person.
we were all sitting there, and you get some characters. I mean, you get some weird
Yeah.
people that come
Oh yeah.
lawn sailing.
The others don't like going
There's
out
a
lawn sale.
couple people that came in that did not smell so great.
You know what I think?
And you know the first few people that came, of course, they got the big stuff,
Those
the
are the-
good stuff.
Those are
and-
the pros.
Yeah, they were professionals. There was a group that came. There was like 4 in the car, and they were from different like neighbors that got together to
It's
like
a
go out.
fucking scouting party.
Those were the people from Auburn. But
Damn.
they East Syracuse had like it was their village garage sale day, so that's why we did it yesterday. But this guy comes. I swear he was walking. He had to be walking. He didn't have a
Christopher?
car. No.
Was he?
No, his.
I'm not going to try to do an impression. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not.
Start.
Yeah,
I
dude.
heard you start, and then you're like,
We're gonna stop that shit right there.
was he? Oh no, that's a horrible.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I'm not in the mode.
I started, and then that one part of my
Was
brain.
he-
I
no,
that,
what
that
were
one.
you doing, Nicolas Cage?
I started it, and that one part of my brain that tells me not to do shit finally woke up and was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry, I haven't been here. No,
Was he?
yeah, that was it.
That didn't sound anything like Christopher
Nothing,
Walken.
nothing at all. Not at all.
Was he?
There you go. That's better.
There you go. That you gotta get in the frame
Yeah.
of mind to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't just jump cold into an impression.
Now you sounded like a guy doing an impression of Jimmy Kimmel doing an impression of Christopher Walken. So
Was he? I'm sorry, I'm stuck on that. That was.
I know. Yeah.
Like if you did that to someone, there's
We're gonna-
no way they would say, "Oh, Christopher Walken."
Yep.
That's not what they would guess at all.
You're right. You're 100% correct.
Anyway, this guy comes walking around the corner, and he's got a backpack on. He's like this middle-aged dude, and he's walking around, and you're like, okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then, out of all the stuff that we had, like we had a bunch of kitchen stuff, we had a bunch of electronics, we had a few pieces of furniture. You know, there was some books. There was a bunch of games and everything. He picks up this box that had a tea set in it. And so it was this old Italian box.
Mm-hmm.
And I had actually, it was Jackal that brought this over.
Oh.
Because his fiance was getting rid of this.
Mm-hmm.
So when he brought it over, I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay, the box itself is actually might be worth something if it was in really good condition, but this was not in greatest condition. There was some writing on the inside and everything. So I thought maybe the guy's looking at the box, but then he opens it up and then he's like really inspecting the little tea set. It's like a miniature tea set, like a for a doll, like that kids would use. And he's like really inspecting it and looking at it, and he looks around at some of the other stuff, but then that's what he walked away with.
Did you pay for it?
No.
I wouldn't stop
No.
either. I wouldn't stop a man, a grown adult with a backpack.
I had to go tackle him, and then all the pieces of the tea set broke.
Which is why
Which is
Jack
why
was not
he
getting
owes
any
me-
money. Yeah.
Why he owes me 50.
90%.
Because the guy's pressing charges.
Yeah. Well, that's
No,
what happened. Like, we have the same problem with my mom.
But I was just what?
Like, when we're going through all her stuff.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
she
yeah.
has so much stuff that I know is old, but because she lived in an apartment complex, I can't do a lawn
Yeah,
sale.
lawn sale,
and
yeah,
I'm not bringing all her shit to my house to do a lawn sale.
Right. And they wouldn't allow you to do like an estate sale where people come in.
No,
and
I
everything
tried.
like
They
that.
were like, no. They were
Yeah.
like, no, you can't. People just walking in. The old people here.
So what are you doing?
Most of it's going in storage, and then I'm gonna figure it out. I'll probably like slowly put it on like Marketplace or eBay.
Yeah,
and that
we
kind
had
of
we
shit.
had some bigger ticket items that didn't sell, and we're going to try to do it on Marketplace.
Yeah.
Sell it before we brought a bunch of stuff to the thrift store that didn't sell. That we were
Yeah.
like, well, I'm not going to try to sell this little mug that says "Happy Birthday" on it.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You bring that to the thrift store.
Yeah.
Um.
How does that work? Do you just walk in and hand it to them, the thrift store, or do you like they like a door you leave it by?
Yeah. There's a little bay that you like leave it at, and
Oh, okay.
they take it in. You can get a receipt for your taxes too if
Oh,
you
nice.
want to. They'll give you a receipt, and they'll kind of estimate like,
Now-
oh, this is worth this much money,
Are
and they'll
lawn
give you a
sales,
receipt for
are
that.
they different now? Like I seem to remember like when I was a kid, and I could be wrong just because of my memory. I feel like when
frequently
I was a
are.
kid, you could have lawn sales like pretty much any time. But now I feel like now, like Mattydale, where we live, like there's a specific day when there's like a community lawn sale.
No, you can have it at any time, but if you do it during a community lawn sale day, you're more likely to get better
Oh,
traffic
that makes sense.
because people know that area is having them, so they stop around to like all the different ones.
Yeah.
So and that's why we did it this time.
I
But
also am
I
thinking,
just thought that was really weird that this middle-aged guy bought the tea set, and I was
it's
like,
probably worth money.
when he was walking out, I turned to Heather and I said, that's the only thing he bought, right? And she's like, yeah. And I said, you think he bought it for the box? And she goes, he was really inspecting the pieces of the
I think
tea
that tea
set.
set might be worth money.
Maybe,
Might
but
be.
at the same time,
Listen, Jackal, your dad might have sold a $75,000. Now I think he owes you 90%.
So we tried to look into it, and through whatever means we could find, it was not that expensive.
Yeah.
My thoughts are it was likely a reseller, so he would have bought it like you guys are saying, but it could have been more than 15, whatever he paid for it.
yeah,
And he,
yeah.
making a buck is making a buck,
I mean,
and that sort of a thing.
Well,
He maybe-
and
I don't
when I
think
looked
was
it up,
very expensive.
I think
when
you
I
guys
looked
are-
it up, it looked like the tea set was missing one piece.
Yes.
And
Maybe he
I
has
looked
the
it up
one
and it said
piece.
anywhere like in great condition with all the pieces, anywhere between $20 to $45 for the tea set.
Maybe he
For the
has-
box itself, it said between 15 and 35 or something like that. But then again, like I said, there was a crack in the box and there was some writing in the bottom and everything like that. So, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it kind of gave me like creepy vibes him buying this tea
maybe.
set because I was like,
Maybe.
I don't know if this is a resale. If he was a reseller, he probably would have come with like a truck to like and been like going around to different places and like buying up
I
stuff.
think you guys are just
You
ignoring
know,
the
kind of like the American
Clearly.
Pickers. Is that if that's what you're kind of
Clearly,
referring
he's
to?
trying to get kids into his van.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a Hellraiser situation.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like,
Mm-hmm.
is he like? Does he have someone in his basement that he's bringing this tea set to make him happy or something? I don't know. It's like it was weird, man.
If I'm in your basement, I
Weird.
don't know if a tea set's gonna do it to cheer me up.
Well, he's not in his right mind to begin with. So if you're a 5-year-old girl or something like that, I mean,
you're
fucking
chained
creepy.
to the
But
wall. I know you're
Jesus.
chained to the wall. Here's some Earl Grey. Maybe you'll feel better.
I just want water. Nope.
take away-
You can have fake tea.
Take
Not
away.
even real tea. In it.
It'll help
Tea
with
in
the vitamin C deficiency you have from being
Yeah.
in the basement.
It was. I'm gonna be honest. It was a little creepy.
I like to do. Yeah, we go to farmers markets. I don't like the one up by. I don't like ours. I don't like the regional market because it's literally like the same thing in every building. It's like
Yeah,
the same,
yeah.
Same 10 things in every building. But like we like to drive. We'll like drive out and just hit like random ones.
Yeah.
You know, just like a random one. I do like
Well, you should
Ontario Orchard.
probably not hit them. You should probably park your car and walk
No,
through.
they don't want to give me shit. So I just hit them. No, I like to go all the way to Oswego. I like Ontario Orchard.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite ones to go
Okay.
to.
When we were down in Mexico, in Tijuana, there was like those flea markets that would pop up, and they literally had everything. When you say, okay, a lot of people say, oh yeah, this place has everything. No, it didn't have everything because I went to the flea market and there was a tent where someone would cut your hair,
Yep.
and then next door they were selling mattresses.
Yep.
And
With
then
the hair.
And then the next one down was selling pets. It was like a pet store where you could get like
Weird things.
dogs, cats. Not only that, but like turtles and fish.
We have a
and-
giraffe. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We're in Tijuana. Where'd you get a giraffe?
And then there was a place selling washers and dryers
Well,
in a tent.
you need it for your iguana.
And then right next to that, the tent next to that was like bootleg DVDs.
Those are the greatest things ever.
Yeah.
I
did get one, and it was really fun.
when
to
I was
watch.
when I was in El Paso, there was a I know exactly what you're talking about. There used to be a bazaar across in Juarez. They
That's
used to have a
bizarre.
farmer's market, and we would go, and for like it was
I do apologize.
they
for
used to
that.
charge like $2 for like a bootleg movie, $2 American for a bootleg movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you literally had no fucking idea if it was going to work, if it was going to
Yep.
be a real movie, if it was in English,
Yeah.
if it was like, I can't tell you how many times it was like a guy's shaky camera in a fucking movie theater. Oh my
That's
God.
what I was gonna say. One of the ones I bought was this was years and years ago. So one of the Transformers movies was out
Yep.
in the theaters.
Yep.
And I got the DVD as I was like, hey, we can bring this back to the hotel room and watch it on the computer. We'll just put it in, and it was all Japanese, no subtitles, no nothing, but it was just all in dubbed in Japanese.
My buddy,
And I was like,
my buddy,
oh, there, I can watch the action scenes, I guess.
my buddy KJ bought a DVD. It was supposed to be what the hell? It was 90. It was like 99. So it was like I think it was, what was the first Marvel movie? 99? No, Matrix. It's
No,
the first
not
Matrix
yet.
movie. It's the first Matrix movie.
99. That was way too long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, Matrix was 99.
That was 99.
Or 2000.
It was- yeah.
99, yeah.
And he bought one of the things and he brought it home, and it was literally some dude just made a DVD of himself sitting on a couch playing with himself. And he turned that on, and our buddy Harold walks in. He's like, "Huh? Weirdest Avengers, weirdest Keanu Reeves movie I've ever seen." Yeah, dude, it was, some of them were so fun.
I've seen some of those memes where people put out like, I think I downloaded the wrong Scooby Doo,
Yes.
or something like
Yep.
that. It's like the porn parody of whatever.
You ever remember when people used to fall for the stupid trick where somebody would walk up to them at like a Best Buy parking lot and be like, "Hey, I have a TV for sale," and they would sell them a TV right in the parking lot, and it would just have bricks in the box.
I don't remember that.
That was a thing. I'm telling
Wasn't
you,
it a
it's
thing? Really?
I would never buy. Or they would there was
How would you know? You would think that as soon as they grabbed the box, they
Well,
would
no,
be
that's
like,
what the
"This is
bricks are
too
for.
heavy."
Well, no.
Well, no, it's too
a
heavy.
50-inch. What are that big 50-inch TVs?
Yeah, but
back in the day were
bricks.
heavy. They also used to do it with old
Goldfish?
old restaurant LED signs. Sell them to people. Be like, hey, you want a 45-inch TV for $100? And you plug the fucking thing in, and it's like the KFC menu. You're like, what the fuck? I can't do anything with this. Those were fun. That was fun.
Can you imagine walking around selling goldfish out of like a trench coat or something? Hey, you want a gold?
You know, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a clownfish here.
I got 4 flavors.
Flavor blasted.
I hand carved
Extra cheesy.
I hand carved faces on each one.
Yeah, some guys selling you goldfish, but they're carved out of wood. They're not even like, and they're just, you think they're swimming around, but he's just shaking the bag a little bit.
Like, what's your name? Bob. Okay, Bob. I have to put Bob on 750 wooden goldfish. Come back in a week. That's, oh my god, that would be the greatest kiosk at the mall ever. Yeah, because like during Christmas, like when you walked in, that's why I hate going during any of those times.
Wait a minute. I want to know what Erin's talking about, because she said, I feel like this is all man code for porn. What specifically were we talking about that
what
you
was the
feel
man
like
code?
that? I don't know. I don't know what.
I don't know.
Until I said something about a porn parody, we hadn't mentioned porn at all.
No.
So I'm not sure what that.
I don't know if I ever brought this up, but while we're talking about porn, I would just like to say that I've come to the realization that the movie, and everybody's going to cringe, the movie Two Girls, One Cup. Every single person has heard about, like, everybody, when you say the word Two Girls, One Cup, you know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right, Jackal? If I say the words Two Girls, One Cup, you know what I'm talking about.
Uh,
Yes. So,
yeah.
To
I
a
feel-
certain
I
maybe
feel like
maybe under a certain age they might not.
I feel like it's the only. I feel like that movie. More people know that movie, but have never seen. Like that movie is the most famous movie that nobody's ever seen.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody's ever watched it. But
Right,
everybody
right.
knows exactly what it is,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
the most ridiculous thing I've like. Like it's there's movies like that where you're like I've not no nobody's ever watched that movie.
Yeah,
but
you
everybody-
brought that up before, and I agree with you. It's and I like that it's the most famous movie no one's ever seen.
Yep.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
It is.
Aaron said
Yeah.
the DVD.
Oh yeah, I think she's still got to get more the DVD.
Oh, when I was talking about in Juarez, what happened to Kenny? What happened to my buddy KJ?
Oh.
No, that wasn't porn. That was a guy playing with himself on his couch.
Well, that's porn, kind of. I mean, not that he bought it on purpose.
This is like the weirdest like Netflix ever. Like back in the day when Netflix used to send you the DVDs in the
Oh,
mail.
like back in the day when people used to talk about like, oh, I found this videotape in my parents' room, and they pop it in, and they were like thinking, oh, no, that is not what was on the label at all.
So my friend Kevin, his parents were like that.
Oh,
his parents were kind of crazy like that, and they got smart. Well, it was more his brother Steve. It was more his brother Steve that used to do it, but they got smart. And whenever they had something like that, they usually would record something normal for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So that when you put the tape in and he'd start it, you'd be like, "Oh, this is the wedding." And then you just. His parents were smart. His parents they were very dumb when it came to their
Oh, my
alcohol
God.
because we used to literally just fill up their bottles with water,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
which makes no fucking sense in a Jack Daniel's bottle. But oh well, oh well.
The sunlight must have gotten to this because this is not as dark as it used to be. It's fading. And how did the sunlight get to it in the locked liquor cabinet?
No, I mean, it's good. That's what happens when it ages. Like, you know how Everclear's...
Yeah,
Tell
that,
you
means,
what's
that
cold.
means it's stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, you put Everclear... Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Aaron, as long as you're watching, text me what you want from Pizza Hut. Listen, I have a platform. I can do it. We have the ability to do that. So,
I'm trying to think if there was there anything
I think I'm also gonna get Pizza Hut.
see?
well, maybe we should all get Pizza Hut.
You just got Pizza Hut.
It was a week ago.
Save it for other people, buddy.
Oh, you know what? One thing we talked about a couple weeks ago. We talked about like haunted houses
Yes.
and stuff like that. And we said we wanted to talk about ghosts.
Yeah, that's right. We did.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did you have anything in particular that you thought of?
No, you know Jana's house. We can start there. Jana's house is haunted.
Jana's house is haunted.
Yeah, Jana's got a.
I know that she's got a tree root growing up through her cellar floor.
Yep.
I know that about Jana's house.
Yep. And then it was fixed by covering it with a chair.
Yeah.
But I know Aaron.
Fixed.
If Aaron tells me that her house is haunted, I believe her house is haunted, and I am 100% positive Aaron has said that there's a ghost in there.
Have you ever experienced anything? At
Not
Jana's house?
not at Jana's house, but dude, oh my god.
Have you experienced stuff yourself?
Fuck yeah. I was like, I was like 11.
Okay.
And no, it was the summer after I turned 12. So we're walking. There was my house, my grandfather's house, and my neighbor's house.
Such a huge difference. I was 11. No, it was the summer after
After I turned 12. That's a long time. So we're walking. There was me, Kevin, Nick, my cousin Kenny. We were walking across the yard.
Those names mean nothing to me.
Yeah, but we were. I'm just using it for reference. Just picture a guy named Kenny, Nick, and Kevin along with me.
You could have made up any names at all.
No, in case they're listening, I want them to get proper credit.
There was Al
Pacino
and
no. So we're walking
Graham.
across. We're walking across the yard, and we're right in between my grandfather's house and our house, and it's like I don't know, 100 feet. We're walking, and I swear to God, all of a sudden, maybe 5 feet in front of us, a shadow, a person's shadow, like if the sun was on you, and it just walked directly, just walked from right to left, and we all just stood there and watched it. Just and it kept going, and it
Just
got,
the shadow.
yep,
But there was nobody around.
there was no way around. It just kept going. It got to the corner of the house and went, "Foop."
Were you by a cemetery?
Nope. We were at my parents' house. It went right along the side of my parents' house and went foop around the corner. And I remember running very quickly.
You guys didn't look around? Or
No,
search or
what the
anything?
fuck? I was 11 or 12. I was no.
You weren't 11, you were 12. You were a man now.
No, I remember I remember
Oh, sorry, that's 13,
yeah,
right?
that's right. I
Is that when a bar mitzvah is, or 13?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you weren't a man yet.
No,
Never mind. You're forgiven.
What's is the bar mitzvah? Is that where like the rabbi clips your penis?
No.
Steve just dropped a story into the comments today.
That's no, no, that's bris. You're talking about the bris,
Oh, bris. That's what it is.
where they
You're
do
right.
the
You're right.
the moil
the moil.
does the
Yeah,
circumcision.
we just lost everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry. No,
No, a
but,
bar
yeah, no, that
mitzvah
was
is when a boy in a bat mitzvah for a girl is when they move into adulthood. And Isn't that 13 though?
think so.
In the Jewish
I
tradition,
think so.
I think it's 13.
Yeah, that's my only
So
like,
you
real.
were still a child.
Yeah, that's my only real like ghost. But I do have a lot of experiences where like I'll be alone and I'll start falling asleep. Just as I'm starting to fall asleep, I'll hear somebody scream my fucking name, and I know I'm the only one in the goddamn house. And that freaks. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but
That's the map.
That freaks. Listen,
No, the falling asleep part is the
Yeah,
falling
that's
asleep
the
part
meth.
is the pot.
yeah.
The screaming part is the
That's
meth.
the meth.
That's when the meth kicks in.
Or the person in my basement going, I don't like the pizza.
I didn't want to tease that. I wanted some Gatorade.
I wanted midnight blue and you sent me Earl Grey.
Okay, I do have a story too. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure how I feel about any of the supernatural stuff, like ghosts,
loves it. The show.
UFOs, like all that. No, what I mean is I'm not sure how much I actually believe in it, but I do have a story from when I lived in a house that was over on the west side near Solvay, and it was the house was built in the 1890s.
Mm-hmm.
This was when Jackal was very, very little.
Mm.
And so the house was set up and it had like all original woodwork. It was a really beautiful house and everything. And it had a parlor where there would be like a funeral
Yep.
in the old days, the body would be there and everything. And
There wasn't any bodies there when you moved in.
not when we moved in. No. I think they had already removed that. But there was a couple experiences that we had there. One time when we were all downstairs, like the family was downstairs watching TV together. Upstairs was the bathroom, and the bathtub turned on full blast.
Oof.
Like it was just, we all of a sudden heard something upstairs. We were like, "What the hell?" And I went upstairs, and the tub was just full turned on, and nobody had been up there.
Man.
And then another time in the middle of the night, it was probably somewhere 2-3 in the morning. Our bedroom, all of our bedrooms were upstairs, so everyone was upstairs. The kids were asleep. The kids at the time were like 6-7 years old, so it's not as if they're trying to pull any kind of prank or anything like that. But this was back in the day where you didn't have the streaming services you have right now.
Yeah.
And you had like you buy those record player, tape deck, CD changer, and it had like the radio in it too with the tuner. So we're all in bed, and I got woken up by the radio being turned on full blast, like full volume all the way up.
That's
And
crazy.
yeah, no idea how that happened at all. And we had often had the feeling that even when we were there alone, we would like have the feeling that somebody was in the next room.
Yep.
And the weird thing was that when I asked my wife at the time, like, okay, so you've had that feeling too. What kind of image does that conjure up? Like you say, you feel like there's a person there, and what does that person look like? And she's like, well, you see it out of the corner of your eyes but when you look, there's no one there. And I said, yeah, I've had the same feeling.
Mhm.
But what does it look like? And she goes, it looks like a tall, skinny man with a top hat on. And I was like, that's exactly what I thought too. That I thought the same exact thing. That's the image that I see was a tall, skinny man in a top hat. And
Slender Man.
the last thing was you're talking about hearing someone screaming your name. Last story was I was out with some friends, and my wife was home alone upstairs in bed, and she said she could have sworn she heard somebody whisper her name first,
Oh.
and it woke her up, and then said her name loudly
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stairs
Stuff.
and woke up, and then she got out of bed and went and checked. The kids were all asleep, and she said she just ran back up, covers over her head and everything. She was like, and then I think she called me and she was like, you need to come home like right now. I'm really freaking out.
That's how.
So that was weird, man.
That is exactly how all white people react. to
Yeah.
it. And that's why like that's how all white people like anybody else would run. Like I would do the same thing. Like I will be sitting, like when that happened to me, I was sitting there and all of a sudden I heard my name. I just started looking around. I went and looked. What the fuck? Why? No. I know I'm alone in the house. If somebody else is in the house, I don't really want to run into them. I'm good. I'm fine. Let's go. We'll go out.
I don't see people say that's how white people react. I think that's how people react.
Nope.
I don't
No.
think, I don't know if that's a race
I can
thing.
promise you it's a race thing. I can promise you, because if you stuck Ant, our friend, or Rob Parker, or Charles Yancey, if you stuck any of them in a house and had the radio or somebody yelled their name from the bottom of the steps, those motherfuckers would be calling you from the street. They'd be calling you from outside because they know to get the fuck out of the house. You don't stay in the house. I remember Ant and we talked about that one time, and I was like, what would you do if you saw a ghost? He goes, I'd leave.
No, I don't. I think there's extremes though, because you would get the other extreme though. You would have these guys who would be like, yeah, what? You want a piece of this? Come on, but that's why I think like, it depends on who it doesn't depend on race.
All I'm gonna
I
say,
think it's just the person.
all I'm gonna say is there is 5,000 ghost hunting shows on the air right now. All of them are weird white men. They're all weird white guys. There is one.
You
You know what? There is one. It's these two black brothers that do it,
Okay.
and they're fucking hilarious because they react the way that like I think one of us would react. Like something like instead of like hearing a noise and getting like that overly dramatic thing that they do, like where people are like, what was that? They're like, bang, they're like, what the fuck was that? They're like, you go check it out. I ain't checking it out. Nope. Send Bill.
That
Camera guy, go down the hall. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So this was so hopefully our audio was better this time.
Yeah, hopefully this works. We're gonna have a lost episode because we did record a week ago, and when I was listening back to it, trying to do the editing, there was a horrible echo, and you couldn't even end up understanding us. So like, I don't even think we can put that out.
Yeah, but don't talk too much about it, because now it's a lost episode. It's gonna become like lore.
Well, I know. Well, that's what I'm gonna keep the footage.
That's what I mean.
And I'm going to have somebody work on it with me to edit it to see if they can fix it. But that's going to be the long lost episode that nobody ever sees.
No, but what it'll
They
be.
don't know. They
keep it.
The
And then
content.
Once we start charging these suckers money to be our patron, I mean,
yeah, suckers.
then we release it.
What was that?
That was my dramatic pause.
That reminded me of. I think you guys were gone by this time, but we were playing a game at the end of the bachelor party the other night. And Jackal's sister. What should we call Jackal's sister?
Hyena?
We had this discussion with Jay. I can't believe you just said that. We were trying to come up with a name for Jay, and I said hyena, and you were like, no. and then you suggested hyena, and I said, oh, you're trying to steal my thunder, and you were like, yeah, I was hoping people didn't hear you.
Yeah, that's fair. She would be like, no, we have to come up with something completely different because like she's gonna be a mom.
She's
not-
going to be a mom.
That's not like so. She could be like we'll have Jackal and
Well, I'm sure that jackals are moms, too.
yeah, but let's pick an animal that most people wouldn't pick. How about we do
Possum.
Jackal and Aardvark?
How about platypus?
No,
No.
No, we already we know our audience.
What did you say? Echidna.
Echidna.
Like nuts.
Yeah, it's like those little porcupine type things. Jackal and echidna.
No, Echidna is too short. That's no, don't like that either.
What did you wait? What did you say?
What about like Aardvark?
Aardvark, Jackal and Aardvark. I don't know. That doesn't roll off the tongue.
Sounds like a really crazy cartoon from the 80s.
the Jackal and the Aardvark.
Ren and Stimpy, followed by
Aardvark?
Jackal and Aardvark.
What kind of mess are they gonna get themselves
Or one
into
of them-
this week?
One of them cartoons.
Jackal and Aardvark.
It would be one of them fake cartoons that sound like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Like when they're flipping through the channels, it would
Like
just be like one of them.
well, there was always that anteater after the Pink
Yep.
Panther.
Yep,
The-
that's it, guys.
yeah, Jackal and Aardvark. Okay, so that's like a play on Pink Panther and the
Aardvark.
anteater.
Yep.
It's Jackal and Aardvark.
Jackal and Aardvark.
Okay, so anyway, Aardvark had asked a question, and Jackal leaned in because he was going to answer, but then somebody else started to answer first. So all he ended up doing was this. Just stared at her for a few minutes.
So she had
Until she was like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Well, I leaned in to answer you, but somebody else did, so I just stayed leaned in." But he was just like staring at her with his blank stare on his.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It was hilarious.
the Lycoi, the wolf cat.
The wolf, the wolf cat,
Lycoi.
Lycoi. I don't even know what a Lycoi is.
Lichen?
Lycoi, the wolf cat.
The wolf cat. What about Hecklefish?
We did have a one of the puzzles that Aardvark was selling in the lawn sale the other day was just of a gray wolf, and it said right on the box "Gray Wolf," and I was like, "We should give this to Gray Wolf."
You should.
So I was like, I know something
Or-
Gray Wolf.
Or
Lycoi? Oh, that's Lycoi.
that's a terrible. What the hell? That looks. My God, that cat's seen some things. That cat has seen.
Holy,
That fucking thing has seen some things right there.
yeah, that has
That is not.
those eyes. It's the eyes.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the most.
That's a horrible.
That's
horrible
terrifying.
picture.
My
It's
God.
right.
My God.
Pretty cool.
No.
I don't know. The eyes are just weird, man.
What is happening right now? What
Is that how all their eyes are?
Look at him.
Oh my god!
That one's been on. That one's doing the meth.
The Lycoi meth cat. Werewolf, the werewolf cat.
Oh my God.
Is that the nickname?
That one looks like Steve Buscemi.
Oh my god! Show him that one.
That one looks like Steve
That-
Buscemi.
It
I don't know why.
Oh my god! Oh, fuck you! That's how he was looking at her. That's how Jackal leaned in to answer Aardvark, and he's looking at her with eyes like that. Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's too much. All right.
All right,
I
people.
think we're over time. We went
Yeah,
over, went over comments. That's fine. That's fine. Now I hope
we're gonna call it
you.
quits for the day.
I don't really know if we needed to do the close up. I think he just freaked everybody out.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things where, where the person's doing the maze and all of a
Yep.
sudden the person comes on the
Yep.
screen screaming.
Yep.
That's what people are going to do when they see the
Yep.
eyes.
That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get sued.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, hey, thank you guys for joining us, and
has
thanks
been
for
a lot of
watching and listening. And I'm just going to put it out there again.
Like,
Please tell other people to watch this.
Yeah.
We have
maybe
now
skip some of it. But
we have now 10 episodes that are posted to YouTube.
Yep.
This is officially the 12th that we've recorded,
This
but we
is,
do have a lost episode,
secret episode.
which maybe if you're lucky,
we're gonna
you might be able to listen to it.
we're gonna give it away to one of our subscribers. Yay!
Yay!
Sorry.
But anyway, yeah, tell all your friends.
Yeah, tell everybody, and then have them tell people,
And-
'cause it'll be a pyramid scheme.
All
Great.
your aardvarks and all your jackals.
Yes,
and
jackals
all
and
your
aardvarks.
cobras.
Look for them in the merch store.
It's a good thing we didn't call him mongoose, because then we couldn't have called him cobra.
Mongo. Oh
'Cause
no.
that-
Well, they
that-
just couldn't
they
work
don't
together.
Mix. Yeah, they don't.
They just
yeah.
couldn't come the same week. They
Yeah,
had to
it-
separate.
yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
All right, guys.
stay
Thank you.
fresh, cheese bags.
Whoop whoop.